What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? A San Bernardino, California police officer is no longer with the force after he fatally shot a man who was walking toward police officers with his hands up after following commands to put a pistol down that he was holding. Notice I said pistol and not gun. That's that old-fashioned way of talking. Pistol. That's what people say, I'll pistol whoop you. Anyway, family, on a serious note, this guy who was killed, name was Richard Sanchez. Richard was holding the gun when police gave him several commands to put the gun down. After a while, he finally put it down, and he started walking toward the police officers for some unknown reason. He kept walking toward them. He took several steps after they told him repeatedly, stop. And then they shot him 5 times. Don't know why they had to shoot an unarmed man one time. They had him outnumbered. But they shot him 5 times.
So how did we get here? A woman called 911 claiming that Richard Sanchez was threatening her and other family members with a gun. She said she escaped with the children, but that Richard was inside of the home with other family members threatening them.
The cop who fired the fatal shots' name is Brandon Gaddy. Brandon liked shooting that gun, boy. He took off. Once he started shooting, he couldn't stop. Anyway, Brandon, the police chief said, is no longer with the force. He wouldn't say if Brandon was fired or he resigned, which tells us that he was allowed to resign. Because why else would they withhold that information? You know, anytime the police is all the way to the right, they ain't got no problem dropping that information. They have no problem releasing that camera footage. They will release 50 million angles to show you that they did the right thing. They followed proper protocol, and it was a good shot. It was a legal kill. Well, the community don't see it that way. That the community is in an uproar prompted the chief of police to make this statement. The actions that the officer took goes against everything that our department and our community stands for. Oh, you mean getting caught, or you mean like shooting somebody and the whole community turns on you? See, that's what it takes. It takes the whole entire community to turn. And that's when they start saying like, wait a minute, we ain't gonna be able to get away with this one. We're gonna have to let you go, man. Now, you're gonna be able to go to another department now. And if not another department, you can become a school resource officer, and you'll still be able to have that control that we look for as police officers, where you can bully people and commit crimes and get away with it. You'll still be above the law, and you'll be able to beat up little black children. Now, I know some of y'all saying, oh, Willie D, why you always gotta make it a race thing? Because in America, it's always about race. Don't ever get that twisted. Some people like to say, well, you know, it's really about class. No, it's not. Because a poor white man in this country, a poor trailer park white man in this country, has less fear of the police than a rich black man. You can be worth $1 million. When the police pull you over, it's going through your mind. is this gonna be the one that try to take me out for no reason other than being black? The white broke dude from the trailer park never has that worry. In fact, he'll be like, "Where the fuck you pulling me over for? I'll kick your ass." He'll threaten the police, swing on the police, pull a gun on the police, and still walk away alive. He can go out there and kill 9 people. This particular dude was not black, but you know how it is in America. If you're black, you're a threat, period. This dude, last name is Sanchez, so it's safe to say that he's not black, plus he don't look black. So anyway, this dude had a gun. They gave him several commands. They gave him a chance to live. How many of you, honestly, would say that if he was black and they saw him with a gun, if they thought he had a gun, they wouldn't have shot him? You know he would have been dead. He would have been dead like, at least 30 seconds before they killed Richard. Y'all know I ain't lying. America has a clear-cut bias against black people. So this is why I bring it up. Because I want to put you on blast. I want to put them on notice every chance I get. I ain't letting nothing get by. I ain't letting them get by. Every time I see it, I'm going to call it out. I'm going to call it out, and I'm going to say what it is. I'm not letting them make it. This dude who shot old buddy, I'm not saying that I wanted him to shoot him. I'm just looking for some consistency. I'm like, where is the consistency? I see none. I would love to get to the point to where everybody gets a fair shot at living, at going home to their family. But these police are trained to fear and have that us against them mentality. This is why they're so trigger happy. Now, don't get me wrong, some of them are not scared. Some of them are Billy badasses, and they want to kill. They come on the force to kill. But some of them are scared to death to squeeze that trigger. And when they squeeze it, they can't even live with it. They can't look in the mirror. They just freak out. It's like they're shell shocked. They can't handle it. So, I don't know what we're going to do, y'all. I just know that it can't go on like this. People getting gunned down for little or no reason. All these unarmed people getting killed. They could have easily tased dude. Now here's the thing. I feel where a lot of people are coming from online. My problem is that they're biased. Because I go to these same forums, and when a black person gets killed by the police, a lot of these same people have no compassion. Well, you should have just followed and did what the police said. If the officer told me to do it, I would have just dropped the gun. I mean, the officer could have killed him in the beginning, but he didn't. And, they would have had all kinds of reasoning behind why the black guy should have been killed. But it's just amazing to me how these same people, when it's not a black person, man, they got every excuse. It's almost like they wait to see what the ethnicity of the person is going to be who gets killed before they draw a conclusion on how they feel about it. And black people do this too, don't get me wrong. But I'm just calling it for what it is on this one. Now, I don't really have a choice but to be straight up. That's all I know. Sometimes, and I don't pander to the base. Sometimes I piss off black people. In fact, I piss off black people a lot because, not all the time, we are in agreement with each other, and that's cool. I mean, I'm a free thinker, and, so are millions of other black people. So we don't always see eye to eye on everything. But at the end of the day, long as it's respectful, I'm cool. We can agree to disagree, but I'm not going to pander to the base when I feel one way and I try to say something different just so that I don't offend anyone. I'm not purposely trying to offend anyone, well, except Donald Trump and his minions. But other than that, I'm not purposely trying to offend anyone. I'm just being honest and just stating my honest opinion on how I feel about certain things. And this particular case, I feel like people are being biased. And it's just amazing to me how when a black person gets killed, they got all excuses in the world and they 100% on the cop side. As soon as it's somebody else, they 100% against the cop. And all they have is a bunch of pain and insults for the police department. They need to lock them up, throw away the key, get them off the force. They got all kinds of excuses. I'm going to let y'all check out this video and decide for yourself how you feel about this. But when you watch it, just do me a favor. Take Richard Sanchez out of the picture and replace him with a black person. And tell me how fast you think he would have been killed by the police. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?